Hi, this is Eric Martin, Report Game Geek. I'm here with designer Steffen Benndorf, designer of the game, and now the game Extreme. I have played the game a lot. I've played it more than 100 times. So, apparently I need something new, and you are ready to provide this new experience. What's new in the game Extreme?
Okay, the game is basically the game, but there are new instructions which are given on certain cards. Yes, there are instructions which have to be how to say, you have to follow them, and if you don't, then you lose immediately.
Okay.
So they are the ones which have this
lightning bolt.
And they are only valid for the player who plays this card.
Okay.
Only in his turn they are active, and there are 3 different of those. This one means the turn immediately stops if you play this. This can be good, but it can also be bad, because if you want to play another card, then it's not possible. This one means you have to play exactly 3 cards. Yeah? If you have this and this, then it's not possible to play this as second card, because you have to play 3. So you cannot play this. Okay? This one means you have to cover it in your turn.
Just like on fire.
Yes,
well,
but
on fire is next turn, but
yes, but here is your turn. You have to cover, and you have. If this is your last card in the game, then you have lost, because you cannot cover.
Okay.
Okay. These are the so-called only for the player who plays the card.
Okay.
And there are some how you call this? It's a
ongoing effect.
It's an ongoing effect.
Okay.
If you play it on a pile, then this becomes active as long as it is on top of the pile.
Okay.
That means if this is active, you are not allowed to do any backward jump. Okay. If you have this one, you are not allowed to talk anymore about the game. If you have this one, you have to play all cards on one pile. And if you have the fourth...
you mean all the cards on your turn?
Yes, all cards on your turn. The next player can have a
different pile,
but always the same on all cards on the same. And there's a fourth. This is this. If you have this active, then you are only allowed to take 1 card after your turn. Okay. Regardless how many you played. Okay. And if you can imagine, a combination of those can be really hard. No talking and only take 1 card. So you have to change your communication, because you have to take this in account, so that you know, is it okay to play such card, because the next have to cover it, otherwise it stays active for a long time and it will kill you immediately. Okay. So that's basically the game Extreme.
Okay, with the same goal, play all the cards into the piles and win.
And it's really extreme.
Okay.
Because it's really frustrating sometimes, because you're completely destroyed by the game.
Okay. So, just talking about the game in general.
Okay.
It seems like a very simple, straightforward design. Was it?
Yes.
Yes.
It was really.
It was. It just came out magically.
I was thinking about what is the feeling when playing Quicks. Why it is so successful, and why the people like to play it again and again. And then I tried to take this feeling and put it in a new game. Okay. And then when I have these thoughts, I thought of the game. I think, okay, you play together and try to play all the cards, and you have to think what is the best for the group, and what is the best opportunity for everybody. And this was the birth of the game. And then it took, I think, 2 weeks, and it was done. Yes. Okay. I sent an email to my how to say the editor from the company, and he saw it and said, okay, we do it. At this time, there was no communication between all players. It was only the idea to play all cards together.
Right.
And my question to him was, do you think this is a game? Because it sounds so easy and so unspectacular. Do you think we can we can publish this. And he said, oh yes, we do it. And then we add the communication. And my version only had the 1 point backwards. And he said, no, we take 10 points. It's better to see, and it gives more opportunities. And then it was
right. It gives life. It gives life to the game again. You always feel like you're recovering and
yes, and this
take a breath there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it normally that easy, or things come out? I mean, of course. So Quicks as well it seems like a very simple design, and that's sort of you do that. That's sort of a hallmark, and so is that what you shoot for with the design?
Yeah, yes, I try to do. This is my goal to design an easy game, which is very attractive for the players, and which is addictive to them, and which they want to play again and again. But the idea behind is that the rules are so simple that my parents can play it, and this is the hard task, because it's easy to add rules and make it complex and say, okay, this is the game. You have to follow all the rules, and then you can have fun. But to have a simple set of rules which everybody can understand, this is really hard. And Quicks was not so easy. It was a long way until it was published. Because it was done, I think, in 2010 it was finished, but nobody wants to publish. Okay. I was almost any publisher in Germany had the game, and the editors said, "Oh, this is a great game," but the companies don't want to publish. And finally, when I asked the Nürnberger Spielkartenverlag. Is it possible to produce the game for me?
Right.
Then they said, oh, let me have a look at it, and then Reinhard Staupe said, okay, this is it. This will be a great game, a great success, and so we did it. And yes,
he proved right.
Yes.
Good in here. All right. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for the creations as well. Thank you for the explanation. So, Game Extreme.